everybody. We are back. It is Nerdly Out Loud, Nerdly TV, nerdly.co.uk, and we're still in the Romford Film Festival. Romford, it's still really good to be inside you. And we're talking about short movie No Kidding with actress and writer Anne Kraft. How are you? How are you?
I'm excellent. I'm having a fabulous time here.
I think you've probably seen more films than anyone else this week. You've kind of just been in there watching everything.
Yeah, and I have favorites too already.
Oh.
Yeah. I just voted for the Audience Award.
And?
Can I say it?
If you want.
Out and About.
Excellent. Yes. We like that. And short movie, have you put anything in for that, or just...
Now I feel like I'm giving away a secret.
It's yours.
Of course, no.
It's yours.
No.
Yes, you have. So we're going to get into your short in a minute, no kidding. But first of all, I would like to know how Anne got into acting, writing, filmmaking industry itself. What prompted this journey for you?
Well, acting I did I never learned anything serious. I learned from the beginning. It's the old thing with the school. At school already I was at the theater group. And then pretty much that made clear for me, I want to be an actress.
Yeah.
And then after school I did the string. By some accident I found myself in America through some circumstances, and then I went to acting school in New York City.
Excellent.
And since then I've stayed with first acting, and then people always kept laughing even if I meant things very seriously. I don't know how that happened. And then I went into stand-up comedy.
Wow.
Yeah, and I did that for 13 years.
In the clubs and stuff?
In the clubs in New York City and in Los Angeles and then in Berlin and in Germany.
That's awesome. And who did you sort of look towards for like inspiration? And this is kind of the area I want to be in, the road I want to go down, the kind of style I want.
Like as a comedian or as an actress?
Comedian, actress, anyone. Just who sort of inspired your journey?
As a comedian, and also, I would say because she was one of the only women back then, was Ellen DeGeneres. Because there were not as many women then, yet that makes me seem so old.
No, it doesn't.
Sarah Silverman I like too. I love too. And acting-wise, that makes me sad. Robin Williams, because he has like serious stuff, and he's serious, can be serious and funny. And that's always what I kind of hope for to do.
It's a hard line to walk, isn't it? And I feel like he was always quite effortless in that. So I get what you're saying there.
So those are like, I don't want to compare myself to Robin, but like that, like if you say like somebody to look up to, that's definitely somebody.
So let's jump on to No Kidding.
Yeah, from Robin.
we loved this short. All the selection panel and then the judges and everything. We absolutely loved No Kidding. Where did it come from? Because you wrote this. So where did this story come from?
I always there were so many movies about having kids or not being able to have kids and something. And as I was going through that and through female friends of mine, there's this subject with freezing the eggs. I was like, this is absurd. The whole it's modern and it's great that it's available, but also can somebody say that this is absurd too? That we are thinking about freezing eggs and and also with the woman, it's like all of a sudden I had this idea we have an expiration date, and then sometimes our expiration date is over, and lots of women panic at that, and then you have all those choices and stuff. So I thought there's a lot of it's a great subject, and also it's something I want to talk about, and I want to make it in an authentic way but also funny, that I take that subject seriously, and also it's not just man, as you can see, or man can watch that movie too. It's not just
definitely.
It's also about how you think life should be, or what makes you happy, and that there are a million different little things. It doesn't have to be this thing or that thing, and like it's this journey of like finding your own little happiness, and it doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah. So who is Johanna?
So Johanna is a little confused artist. She's
Where did she come from in your head? This character that is there much of you in there?
there's
Or
a little bit of me in there.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. I will not go any further with that then.
We don't have everything in common.
and director, the director Hans Henning Borgel, who
very good
Was that good?
pronunciation.
I'll take that because I was going to ask you to say it,
No,
and then
no,
I
it
thought,
was
you know what,
excellent.
I'm feeling good. I'll try it. But yeah, he basically stated, I saw something in our film Freeway thing that basically
Yeah.
said he just wanted to support your vision and to get this out there. So how did this partnership come to be?
That makes me so moves me, because that's exactly how it was. I'm losing my English now that I'm talking. So anyway, I have known him over 20 years,
Right.
and he's a very famous and big director in Germany, and
right.
he has a big body of work. He also won the German Television Award, like big things and stuff, and he did beautiful stuff. So he was also a fan of my stand-up comedy. And he was sitting in the audience a lot of times, and I've known him also privately through his whole family. I'm also good friends with his daughter Tilla, in case you're watching. And so I was looking for director, and I had a woman director first.
Right.
And she had then another project, because she's a brilliant artist too. So it didn't work out time-wise. And then I had to look for another director. And I would have never asked him, because like he did a lot of bigger projects with like lots of money. And like mine is like a little thing. So, but then somebody said, just ask him. And then I was like, the conversation started with, I'm sorry for asking.
Yeah.
And he said immediately, yeah. And I was like, what? Okay. And like, what's so beautiful about that? Like he does know me, and he said, "This is your film. I just want to get your story across.
Right.
I just like I take care. The images are there, and you do the rest." And he did, and also our director of photography, Florian Schulz. He was brilliant, and they worked so nicely together. I didn't have to do anything, and they just like they got the story, and they did a fantastic job, and I'm very thankful.
Really did. And you just mentioned there that he's won many awards, but this short is winning countless awards all over the place. You're doing really well with this short. What's the best thing or your favorite thing that's happened with this short since it's come out and people have seen it?
Well, first of all, that people seem to like it. Like every time, even when I was here in the movie theater, every time I'm afraid, I sit there, hopefully somebody is laughing. And when the first laughs come, I'm like, okay, it is funny in a way, even if it has serious moments too.
It's not funny in a way. It just is funny.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that, as we said about Robin Williams, he always sort of walked that line, that fine line, and you are talking about a serious subject, but you've got a lot of humor in there, and you yourself are quite infectious. Like when we watch you, like you just want to, you're not laughing at her, you're laughing with her because you love the situation.
Oh, thank you. That makes me happy. That's kind of my goal. That's so nice. That makes me happy. And and also what I love is like there was in Miami was our first film festival. No, Paris was the first, but I wasn't there. Miami was the first where I was there. And women came up to me and said, that's exactly my story. I have been struggling with that subject so long, and I didn't count on that at all.
Yeah.
And here somebody came up to me too, a couple of women, two. And that made me happy that it's like some people can also like identify with that story.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Would you expand on this? Another short? Maybe a little mini-series?
Yes.
Feature? Would you like to go back into this world?
Yes. We are developing a series out of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so I want to, like, I this is like inside information. other people want to have it as a longer series. I prefer to have it as a six episode
like a mini
limited,
series.
but I don't know if that's laziness or
No.
if I think that, because I think that's like has a nice arc and stuff. So yeah, so we're working at that at the moment.
What kind of adventures can we expect Johanna to get into?
It's going to be awkward a lot. Somebody once asked me, so what's your special skill? What is your thing that you can do maybe better than everything else or some other people? And I was thinking about it. I was like, awkwardness. I'm very good. I'm very good at
I can see that.
So I never knew, like, when I finished school, that one day I will say this is my special skill. But
there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And sitting in there watching it on the screen and you saying that people are sitting laughing, and that's like the best thing that can happen for you as the writer and the actress of this piece. But what's still your favorite part of this movie, the shot, when you see it up there? What do you still get the biggest joy out of?
Like a special scene, you mean?
A scene or a moment or something you remember from when you were making it, but just something that you sit there and you go, yeah, we did great work that day. That looks amazing.
Okay, there are two things. Like, one is like that I'm very happy to look back at that shooting day.
Right.
And one, and that scene which I really like, that two other scenes which I really love. One from the looks, because I think it's silly and beautiful, is the one at the lake.
Right, okay,
when she did the whole thing with an, so it's just like, that's my kind of humor, and I like that, and it looked beautiful with the lake, so I like that. And the scene with the straws when they did sitting on the bench, and it was
great conversation.
Awkward, great conversation, exactly. That's my kind of humor, and I'm like, also, well, I forgot the first scene at the gynecologist. I mean, that's so awkward. Like,
can it just get you straight in? You just sort of sit there going,
we don't beat it around the bush.
This is what I'm watching.
That's so funny. I feel sorry for you. Like every people who watch for the festival, it's that at the gynecologist. Okay. And the other actress who plays the gynecologist, like, she's so amazing. I think every time when she starts singing opera, like, I'm always on the floor. She does it and so serious. Yeah. And so, she's a brilliant theater actress. I was so happy to have her. And
I think in terms of scenes that I really like, and I loved seeing it the other day when it was up on the screen, was when they're having it's sort of like a flashback moment, and then it comes back and they're both like, anyway. I like that, because you always wonder what people are doing when there's flashbacks. So I like that. I like that a lot. Would we get more of the fourth wall breaking?
Yes,
if you
totally.
Take
we are doing that, like, in the series a lot.
Yeah, because I like that.
Yeah, and I had so much fun doing it. Like,
I bet, but it must be. It's not hard though, because you kind of.
It's a little bit like, what I love about it is that it's like the honesty, because that's every time she talks to the camera, it's like those honest moments and like the thoughts, and she's sharing that with the audience. Maybe that's the part of stand-up comedian. Like, if you share like the really stuff that's going on, the honest stuff, that's kind of like a little bit. I love when the audience is like
involved.
Yeah, involved.
I do like that. So, what else apart from the further adventures of Johanna are we going to see you do? Have you got any other shorts you're working on? Anything really is what you're working on?
Well, the series is the stuff that I create with other people. It's not all me. It's not all me anymore. And then I just filmed a movie as a serious actress. So I do that too. I try to be serious. I had to dance tango and not make it funny, and that's very hard for me, because I was like, this would be so good to make this funny.
Just start doing pratfalls all over the place.
And I had to learn tango, which was like interesting. Now I like it. In the beginning, I was like, okay,
And when people come to the cinema to see it and see up on the big screen and see your work, what do you hope people take away from this short? From No Kidding? Yeah, from No Kidding. What do you hope when they're sitting later on, they're thinking about it, milling it over, what do you hope they're thinking?
Well, my hope first of all, like that some little smiles were there, and also like maybe a little. Hello.
Say hi.
Happy holiday. That's funny.
Cameos.
And what was the question again? Oh yeah, takeaway. Maybe some sort of authenticity, the love of like that life doesn't have to be perfect, and we can find our own ways and be honest about some stuff, and don't be afraid to talk about it, and that life doesn't have to be the perfect picture, but has little things.
It can still be fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So we're gonna start wrapping out in a little bit, but what's your favorite movie?
Ooh. Well, can I also say TV series?
Of course you can.
Oh, then I know exactly. Ted Lasso.
Ah, right, okay.
I'm like,
Why? What is it about that show?
it's like that's like the celebration of it doesn't have to be perfect, and believe in yourself, believe in other people, give people second chances. That you can do everything with a good attitude, and that you're there for each other. And football is life.
Football's life.
And yeah, I like just like I think like, and also like, they deal also with the anxiety stuff, but they do it in such a beautiful and sensitive way. And how a group works together, and Ted as a coach, don't get me started. We should do another 2-hour interview.
And one of the things that I do like to ask is, obviously, you did a lot of this movie, the writing, the acting, and everything, and it's your story. It's kind of based on you a little bit. We'll not say how much, but a little bit. What was the biggest thing you learned about yourself while writing this and making this?
As a producer,
just about yourself.
Also about myself.
Yeah.
That sounds maybe silly, but that it's possible, because a lot of the times you have so many self-doubts.
Yeah.
I still do. It's not that I'm cured. But like in the end, everything did work out. And, as you know, with filmmaking, there are lots of problems coming up every day. So that like, just keep on going, continue. There's a solution. There are sometimes not resources, but like try to be resourceful.
Yeah.
That's what I learned a lot, and then about myself. Yeah. That I can be resourceful.
Good.
And maybe just afterwards, that it's like, because I try to say things very honestly or something, that it does resonate with an audience, that just makes me happy. And like, like the scene on the playground,
right,
when she says, where's your kid? Mine is still in the freezer.
just lines like that. This is exactly why we just loved it. It was like, yeah, we have to show this. And it's great that you're here as well. It's fantastic to have you here to watch it as well. That was really nice. I like that.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for letting us show the movie. Thank you, first of all, for submitting it. And thank you for being here and watching all the other submissions, because like I said, I think you've watched more than anyone else.
I love it. I enjoy it. And you guys are great, and you are fantastic. You do such a beautiful job. Really.
I mean, to be honest, I'm probably better than the rest of them. Isn't that right, Isn't that right, Peter?
Do they hear things after that too? I don't know.
Peter's like 3 or 4 levels below me, but he'll get there. He'll get there. He will.
The whole team is fantastic.
They are.
Really?
Everyone's amazing. Everyone's amazing. If money was no object, money's no object whatsoever, who would you have act alongside you?
I have to say again, because I'm such a fangirl at the moment, the Ted Lasso, the whole crew from Ted Lasso, whoever, I love them all. And that's all I can think of, because I don't know. Tomorrow is the last episode. Is it tomorrow? No, it's in 2 days.
2 days.
Can we cut this out? I feel no.
It'll be fine.
I'm just kidding. I feel just like I'm too much of a fangirl. I should stop talking.
It's fine. It's fine. So let people know where they can find you on social media, the internet, anything like that, where they can find your project, and where they'll be able to find No Kidding going forward.
You can find me on Instagram. It's the, and then how do you say that in English?
Underscore.
Underscore.
Yeah.
And Kraft. And No Kidding has a little page too on Instagram. It's No Kidding the film or No Kidding film or something. But if you see my profile, you'll probably see that too.
And we'll put all the links in as well when I put it out, so
Yeah.
that'll all be there as well.
Yeah.
But
and Kraft.com, but like I'm very bad with updating my webpage, so I don't even want to. If there's anybody out there who can help me with my webpage, I'm open.
Well, Anne, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for doing this.
Can we cut that out too?
No. It all stays. It all stays. Everything.
Okay. Like
And it's been great to see you around the festival this week, and it's I look forward to people seeing No Kidding and checking out what you do going forward, and I can't wait for this mini series. It's going to be cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.